make it potable and put lots of chlorine and lots of chemicals, and then we poo in it. and we pee in it. And our beautiful menstrual blood, we also put that in it, and it just gets all mixed together, and it just doesn't make sense. No sense at all. Am I the only one who feels like this? Yeah. Can we scream it in a very positive way? It makes no sense! It makes no sense. I mean, because essentially, you know, human manure is a term that we often use for human poo. It's a beautiful fertilizer. And in main systems, I guess you could say, there's a very simple one, which is basically you have a little toilet, such as this one. That's good, yeah. So basically you have a little toilet, which is this one. You have a bucket, 20-liter bucket, and once you're done, you close it. You bring it to your big wooden compost pile, which is pretty high. And ideally, this compost pile is you can use it with your regular compost. You just have to make sure that you're keeping a good eye on it. So essentially, you would basically have this huge compost pile. You dig out a hole a little bit, put the poo in, close it up. Put the mulch back in the straw, put it back, and close it up so the animals don't get into it and it doesn't proliferate. So that's a simple way to go about it. So you carry your bucket and every time, and you disinfect with biodegradable soap every time. And you make sure you're relatively careful when you're manipulating it, because it's true that it does carry pathogens. And the other way of going about it is a thermophilic way of killing all the bacteria and all the pathogens. And that in that way, it's basically the poo is stored in these closed barrels. It's a more complicated system because oftentimes people don't have necessarily that place where they can store all those big barrels or carry them. So usually, it kind of depends, but the ones that I've seen most is this one, this simple one that you carry your bucket back and forth. And for the thermophilic one, it needs to heat up to about 60 degrees. And for both of them, you don't want to be using them for a year. So basically, it's basically going to take 2 years to produce your whole compost pile for it to be ready to use it.